Alright, Season 5 is already here. Not only do we have a few new weapons, but we have a ton of weapon updates. So in general, the Vanguard marksman rifles now use assault rifle ammo, which is huge. And snipers actually got another buff. The new EX1, they basically are talking about how they're making it different for Warzone compared to multiplayer. And that's that energy type laser beam rifle. And the other new weapon at launch is the RA225, which is a high fire rate submachine gun. The AS44 got a huge nerf to its close range damage, but did get slight increases to help with the sniper support or long range build. The bar got a buff by increasing its mag size for the ammo type everyone uses. Cooper Carbine got a nerf to its recoil. The KGM40 got an absolute massive nerf and is probably terrible. The Grau actually got a buff, but it's really not going to help you out too much. The Groza got a slight buff to its long range damage, but no one really uses it. The Cold War Vargo got a buff to its ADS time. The Vanguard Vargo S got a huge buff to its min damage range, which is the long range damage range. It might put this in the meta, and it got a neck damage multiplier increase. Magazine increases from 45 to 50 and 30 to 40, and they fixed the fire rate on the 38 round mag, so now it might be viable. They give the SCG a small nerf to its main barrel. The UGM got a sustained recoil slightly adjusted, not sure what that means. The Shrouded barrel, which is the one you use for the Type 11, got a nice buff, as well as the 45 round mag, which a lot of people use. The Type 11 is definitely top tier. All the Vanguard marksman rifles got some nerfs and some buffs, because again, they use the AR ammo, so they try to kind of even it out. Overall, it'll be interesting to see how the marksman rifles are and how fast their TTK is and how easy it is to control. The Black Ops Scyther, however you say it, actually got a buff because it increased the damage to 150 up from 145, so that's simply a 2-hit kill. As mentioned before, all snipers got a buff. For the heavy ones, the flinch got decreased by 11%, and for the light sniper rifles by 40%, which is huge. For the SMGs, there was some major nerfs to the Arma, the Marco, and my personal favorite, the H4 Blixen. My assumption is you definitely won't see every single person running these anymore. Other SMGs got a buff, like the UGR got an ammo capacity increase from 40 to 45, and for the explosive rounds from 36 to 50. That's the way to go right there. The Fennec somehow got a buff on its damage multiplier for the neck and for the leg and foot. I'm not sure why, it really just needed an ammo buff. The Tommy gun got an overall buff, with the Chariot 2.5 getting a fire rate decrease, but the recoil control getting an increase. For the Chariot 5.5, it got a min damage, which is the long range damage, up by 1. And for both the 50 round and the 100 round Kurz rounds, they're easier to control as well. The Vanguard Ppsh, which I think you're going to start seeing a lot of, actually got a buff. The main thing, for the 71 round mag, it actually got a buff because the damage penalty is removed. The damage penalty range was increased, but it doesn't matter because the damage penalty is what hurt it, and it is now gone. It is going to be very good. The P90 got damage increase to its mid-range and long range, and the Striker got a damage multiplier increase to its neck and upper torso. Probably still bad. And mentioned before, the variable scopes now have sniper glint, and they're going to have more recoil. So I would personally use the 3.25 slate option. And that's it for the weapon changes. Personally, I will be grinding to figure out what is now meta, what's viable, and what now sucks. So if you want to find out with me, you got to stay tuned for more.